What's up, everybody? It's Bree here at VINYASA Wave. Welcome to this week's practice. This week's practice, we are going to be moving at a snail's pace, super slow. We're only moving when our breath allows. This practice is going to be good if you're trying to go to bed and want to wind down the energy or just chill out after a long day. So we're actually going to start standing and then work our way down. So it's kind of like how your day went. So you're standing or you're upright, and then we're just going to move to the back so you are ready for bed or just chilling out for the rest of your evening. So when you're ready, start at the top of your mat standing in Tadasana. So that's mountain pose, feet hip distance apart, palms facing forward. Stand nice and tall. I'll meet you when you're ready. All right, let's go ahead and get started standing at the top of our mat. Remember, we're moving at a snail's pace today. Take your ego out. We are not trying to get into extreme shapes today. We're just letting our body rest, actually allowing it to rest. I know that sounds weird, but even for me, it's very hard to tell my body to just chill out. So that's your main goal throughout this practice, okay? So start at the top of your mat, feet hip distance apart, palms facing forward. Stand nice and tall. Close the eyes if you feel comfortable. If not, maybe just shift the gaze down, chin to chest, but we're still standing tall. And just start to settle in. Feel the mat underneath your feet. Feel the breath rushing from the crown of the head all the way down to your toes. Feel your ribs expanding and contracting with every breath. Good, one more breath to yourself. And then very gently, just start to do some neck rolls. You can do either half neck rolls or full ones where you go all the way around. But we're gonna keep it nice and slow. Left ear to left shoulder. Bring it around on the inhale to the other side. Good, just a few more. Good, bring your head back to neutral. If your gaze was shifted down, bring it up to an upright position. On your inhale, reach the arms up, gaze up. Good. On your exhale, you're gonna bend into your knees, sit back into your hips, let your body just collapse over your thighs. Again, we're keeping it nice and slow. We don't want the heart rate to go up. Just let it go. And then inhale, rise all the way up. Good, two more just like that. Exhale, let the day go. Inhale, bring it up. And last one, exhale, let it go. Good, bring it all the way up on the inhale. Finish the breath at the top. And then left hand grabs right wrist. Find some length. And then very gently lean over to the left side. You don't have to go to your max, just a little gentle stretch, opening up the body from the day. Good, inhale, bring it back. Switch hands, lengthen first, and then exhale over to the right. Good, inhale, bring it back. And then release the arms down by your side. We're gonna do slow and controlled all the way down. So you're gonna start with your chin to your chest, and then we're just gonna round the spine one vertebrae at a time, going all the way down till you can't go anymore. Keeping that rounded spine, maybe the knees are bent, and then bring it right back up, starting at the base of the spine. Working the way up, slowly, head's the last to come up. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale one more time, chin to chest. Start your roll down. Good. Make sure there's a bend in the knees. And then inhale all the way back up. Your head's the last thing to come up. Good. Last one, chin to chest. Exhale all the way down. Good. Once you're there, you can open up your feet a little bit wider if you need to, but you're gonna really bend into the knees. Try to get that chest to the thighs, and then grab opposite elbows and just let your head hang heavy. Bend your knees as much as you need, or shift forward as much as you need as well, to let the pressure out of your neck. So no tension. You should be able to shake it. Just let your body collapse over the thighs. 2 breaths here. Beautiful. Release the hands down to the floor. And you're just going to take a big step back to the back of the mat, finding your down dog. And then we're just going to hold it here before we find any movement first. 2 breaths. Again, let your head just go heavy. Good. If you want, you can start to find some movement. Again, keep it slow. We're not trying to get the heart rate up. We're trying to get ready for bed or wind down the day. You're only moving when your breath allows you to. So that should keep the pace really slow. And as you're practicing and moving through this practice, try to avoid running through the day. Things you could have done, things you should have said or shouldn't have said. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It happened already. Just stay here on this mat with your breath, feeling good. Good, then find stillness again. We're gonna drop the knees down, find your tabletop. Good, untuck the toes. On the inhale, drop the belly for cow pose. Gaze forward, pull that heart through. It's gonna be the slowest cat-cow you've ever done. Good, exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Good, inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round. One more, inhale, pull it through. Exhale, round. Good, inhale, bring it to a neutral spine. You're gonna walk your hands a little bit farther than your shoulders. We're gonna come down to our elbows. Good, and then bring your hands into prayer. And you're gonna sit back into your hips. Maybe the hands come behind the head. Maybe they stay forward. It's up to you. And just collapse in this space. Just rest. If you wanna get a little extra deep, you can put some blocks here and then put your elbows on the blocks. And that way you can get a little deeper into the arms and the upper back. But just breathe into this shape. Good, release. Bring it back to your table. We're gonna open our knees as wide as the mat, sit back into child's pose. Let your forehead come down to the mat. If it doesn't reach, find a block or pillow, something near you that you can put your forehead on. And we're just gonna let our arms come behind. Maybe they grab the heels, maybe they're just resting on the floor, whatever it is. Just find that connection with the breath and the shape and just rest. Good, release. We're gonna bring it back to table. So push back up onto your knees. Send your left leg out to the side. Let your foot meet the floor first. Maybe move your hands a little bit forward because we're gonna shift forward. And as you shift forward, start to bend that left knee until it meets the floor, and then hips go down, opening up the heart. Good. 2 breaths here. Start to walk your hands more forward, and we're gonna thread the needle. So take your left arm, thread it underneath your right so the shoulder meets the floor. Lay on top of your arm, and then right arm reaches forward. Head can meet the floor. I don't know if you can hear me because I'm covering my mic, but just rest here. Good, unwind. So push into that right hand, unthread your left arm. And we're gonna thread the right arm this time, but we're gonna try to reach for our left thigh. Then lower that shoulder down. And we're gonna take our left arm open in a cactus position. If you wanna extend the arm, you can. And then maybe let the head meet the floor. If that's too far away for you, you can put your block or pillow there. Good, unwind. Push back into the hands, lift the chest. Tuck your right toes and then lift up the hips just enough so you can sneak your left knee under. So left knee to left wrist for pigeon pose. So sit back into the hips, open up the heart first, so walk your hands back. And then on the exhale, forward fold. If this is an extreme posture, and remember, we're not trying to elevate our heart rate, put a block underneath your left butt cheek, just so it's not so intense and it's more of a restful pose. And then maybe put some blocks underneath your forehead to allow rest. Good, unwind, walk the hands back so you're sitting nice and tall. And we're gonna shift to the back of the mat, just so you can open up your legs. Bring that left foot into the right inner thigh. Good, on the inhale, lift up. And then exhale, just reach towards the right toes, anywhere that's comfortable. Good, walk the hands back. We're gonna go back towards the front of the mat. Bring your left knee forward, back to kind of pigeon pose. And we're gonna tuck our right knee in. So we're in the 90-90 shape. So your front leg is parallel and then you're parallel to your right thigh. Good, on the inhale, lift up. And then on the exhale, right hand grabs left knee. We're turning to the left side. Good, unwind. Bring it back to your table, however you get there. And then we're going on the other side. So right leg goes out. You're gonna walk your hands forward. On the inhale, shift forward, bend that right knee, and then drop the hips down, pull the heart forward. 2 breaths here. Big breath in, breath out. Good. Walk your hands forward just a little bit so we can thread the needle with the right arm. So it goes underneath the left, right shoulder meets the floor, left arm either reaches forward or just next to the face, whatever's comfortable. Good, unwind, bring that right hand back. Thread the left arm underneath your right. Maybe we grab the right thigh. Cactus the right arm, open up the chest. Big breath in. Breath out. One more. Stay present on this mat. Remember, we're not replaying anything from our day. Just focusing on the breath. Anytime you notice your attention leave the breath, just kind of note, okay, I'm thinking, and then come right back to the breath. Good, unwind, right hand plants. Lift that chest up, both hands on the floor. Tuck the left toes, lift the hips up just enough to find pigeon on the right side. So right knee to right wrist, sit back into the hips. Walk the hands back, open up the heart, and then fold forward. Again, if this is too intense, maybe put a block underneath that right hip and then a pillow or block underneath the forehead so you can just chill out here. Big breath in, breath out. Good, unwind, walk the hands back, shift towards the back of the mat so the left foot starts to roll open, right foot comes to the left inner thigh. On the inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold towards the left foot. Good, unwind. Go back to the front, bring that right knee back to the pigeon, and then kind of heel toe it so it's nice and parallel, and we'll bring that left knee up so you're a 90-90. Good, on the inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, twist open to the right side. Good, bring it back. We're just gonna swing the legs around and make it all the way to our back. Good, bring the knees into the chest, arms out to the side, and see if you can just start to make circles, just small circles on that low back with both knees together. Kind of release the tension in that low back, and then gently switch directions. Good, let's meet back in the center. I forgot to mention in the beginning of practice, but if you're practicing near a wall or something like the back of the sofa or something, that would be great for this next shape. It's called waterfall. So you're just gonna let your legs go up, arms out to the side. But if you're resting against the wall, it's even more of a restful pose, a restorative shape. And then just close the eyes. Try not to straighten them. If there's like a natural bend, just leave it. We're not trying to, again, get deep into our shapes today. We're just allowing rest in the body. Big breath in. Breath out. Good, bring the knees back into the chest. Take another breath in. On the exhale, go over to the right side, both knees. Maybe the gaze goes over the left shoulder. Good, inhale, come back through center. And then exhale over to the right side. Maybe the gaze goes over the right shoulder this time. Left hand to the right knee if you'd like. Inhale back through center. Good, and then exhale, let the legs go long. Final resting pose, palms face up. If you're always falling off your mat like me, move it back. Roll the feet open, palms face up. Close the eyes. And then just working from the top of the head all the way down, release any tension. So release that tension in between the eyebrows. Release the face, the jaw, the neck, the hands, your thighs, your toes. Start to bring some awareness back into the room, back into the body, back into the breath. Roll over to one side when and if you're ready. Taking a pause there before you push all the way up to a seated position. Maybe cross the legs if that's comfortable for you. Sitting nice and tall, chin to chest, palms face up. And just notice anything that's present in the body right now. Whether good or bad, what's happening inside of you. Then before we finish practice, think of one thing that you're grateful for today. It could be anything. Good, we'll go ahead and close the practice out with a sigh out. So bring the hands to the third eye. That's space in between your eyebrows. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Thank you for waving with me. I hope you're nice and chilled out and maybe ready for bed. I hope to see you again soon. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.